Uh, Thank you for viewing my TV show. This is Mix Channel, Micks Mix Channel. I'm an avid patriot. I really like the United States, as you can tell from my hat, and I thought this would be a good way to get out my beliefs and feelings about the country and the state that it is in. I love the United States of America, but there's a lot of problems that obviously are arising and have been. I want to say it started during the 1990s with under the Clinton administration. That would be NAFTA. As a lot of you all know, that is the North American Free Trade Agreement. And people can blame it on George W. Bush all they want. Honestly, what NAFTA did is it opened up for businesses to take their companies overseas, such as Ford, GM, and all your major businesses. They were able to go overseas for cheaper labor than what Americans are willing to work for, because we know what it takes to make some of these products that they're wanting us to make. And that's how that's the reason damn Detroit, Michigan is looking like a third world country right now. It's in shit shape, and a lot of it's because everybody knows the nickname the Motor City. Well, the Motor City wasn't just derived from, oh well, that sounds like a cool name. No, there was actually a lot of car manufacturing uh, companies that were big in Detroit, and they made a whole lot of money there up until they knew that they could go overseas and not get taxed for. They would get a tax break for going overseas and having cheaper labor. So if we want to get America's economy to bounce back, then we're going to have to lighten up on certain things that we do as far as we need more um, exportable products, more products that the rest of the world are willing to buy from us that we can come up with here. You look at another problem that arose is in 2003, the Iraqi War, the second Iraqi War, Iraqi freedom, actually was George W. Bush wasn't he was a real good president, but once we took Saddam out, Saudi Arabia had, I mean, they really wasn't worried about Saddam Hussein as a threat anymore. So what that gave them the chance to do is, once Saddam was killed and he was out of power, they jacked their prices up on their oil from overnight basically, and cost the country a lot more money. The war every day costs the country. You can go online and look at the world clock, and it shows how much America's actually spending out on the war. Uh, I advise you all to do that if that's something you're interested in. Please keep track of how the country's doing, because if we don't, the government's not going to tell us, hey, we're going bankrupt. But I'll tell you guys something. I'm from Kentucky, and Jim Beam is known all over Kentucky as being a great drink. As far as if you like to sip around on bourbon. Well, here's the thing: when Japan buys a company so American as Jim Beam, I want you to think about this. The country is in shit shape whenever that happens, and it's not just Jim Beam. If you've ever went to a BP gas station, Valero is what it's called now. They because the buyout and the changing the name. So pay attention to little things like that, because the country's being bought out from underneath us, and if we don't watch out and we don't try to stay up on top of this shit, pretty soon we're gonna be owned by foreigners. And I understand that we're all foreign, we're from America, but at the same time, we want to leave this country in as good a shape as we can for our kids and our grandkids. We might not feel the effects off of it, but later on, our our the further down the line, our descendants will feel the effects that are currently happening in America today. So I acknowledge you to. I hope you all like this video. I acknowledge you all to study up on it, research, go out and vote. And if you don't like what one of your senators are doing, vote them out. Remember, they don't work for. We don't work for them. they work for us. So use every right you have, and I hope this video maybe enlighten some of y'all. Maybe it'll get a rise out of people. I'm not trying to cause an uprising. I'm just frankly speaking from uh, what I had on my mind at the time, and I want to see the country bounce back from this recession and everybody be employed. I want us to boom again. The United States of America is a great thing, and I hope you all got something out of this video. I thought it needed to be addressed, and this is my way of doing it. So feel free to leave me a comment, and if you comment on another subject that you would like to hear me talk about, I will sure do it. Just let me know. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.